Right now at noon, we are tracking Tropical Storm Bret that is expected to strengthen as it heads toward the Caribbean islands.
We're also tracking storms this afternoon that could be strong to severe with heavy rain and strong winds. Let's toss things over to meteorologist Luke Doris.
Yeah, he's got more on all the activity that's going on with the tropics and, of course, the weather here at home.
Oh, boy, here we go again. We were just talking about it. We're just caught in this stormy pattern. Yesterday was rough in Miami, especially. Today, you know, every day is different. Not saying it's going to be the same as it was yesterday, but in general, the atmospheric pattern is very similar. So we are, again, just like yesterday, under a level 1 out of 5 risk for strong storms. That could bring damaging winds. We could see some flooding. Timing here is going to be mainly after 2 o'clock. At the moment, we're thinking, what are you talking about? Everything's great outside. A little warm, but we're out at the beach having fun. 87 in Fort Lauderdale, 89 in Miami, 88 in Key West with light south breezes. Not a thing on my radar. Everything's nice and quiet. Let's go to the forecast radar, and there you go. This will probably be pretty rapid development of thunderstorms this afternoon. 2, 3. This is what the computers think that the radar may look like by 4. And again, into the evening, it should be tapering off. Now, yesterday evening was looking like it would taper off. It took a little longer than expected, but by about 8 o'clock, we should be wrapped up with it. Okay, let's talk tropics. We have some good signs from Bret today. Look at this on satellite, okay? This is what we call a naked swirl. Here's some clumps of thunderstorms. Here's some clumps of thunderstorms, but the center is right there. The storms are not over the center. That's a sign that something structurally is not quite right. And we can see that with the winds. The winds have not increased since yesterday. On top of that, out ahead of it is some drier air, and it could start to pull some of that in, and that puts a lid on how strong Bret could ultimately come. And the idea of a strongish hurricane clipping the islands, that seems pretty low for now. In fact, the Hurricane Center has adjusted the forecast downward. Now, still on a strengthening trend over the next couple of days. 60-mile-per-hour tropical storm by Wednesday evening, approaching the Caribbean islands on Thursday night when conditions start to go downhill. As a mid to upper end tropical storm, current forecast is 65 miles per hour. It's not impossible that it's a low-end hurricane, but again, those odds are coming down, and then it moves into the Caribbean, and the center may stay away from the islands, but they could still have impacts there, but on a weakening trend by then. I can show you that here with the models. Watch as it moves through the Caribbean, weakening as it goes. That's by the end of the weekend. Here's Monday, and it really dissipates on the models at this point. The reason why is conditions here very unfavorable, hostile upper level winds. This is not currently a threat to the U.S. or Florida or the Bahamas, so we look okay. Behind it is another disturbance that's probably going to develop into a tropical depression or maybe even Tropical Storm Cindy. I'm talking about this one here, but it's got an escape hatch to the north. So at this point, it's not a big concern. We'll keep an eye on it just in case. All right, guys, back to you.